Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion, please abiding by AFTERBIRTH Plus. I have bad news for you. I got rerun. And then when I got rerun, it gave me 1,000,000%, which means that I have unlocked every achievement in the game. Why is there no rerun video? Well, there actually is a rerun video. It's 2 gigabytes, and it's corrupted. It will not play in VLC. I've remuxed it to MP4. I've converted it. I've, done within the scope of my video repairing skills, things that have worked previously in the past. I think it is just gone. The data is there, but something's messed up. So it is, it exists on my computer, at least at the present moment. Maybe one day I will figure out a cure. It's cryogenically frozen. But rest assured it did happen. Well, did they believe me? I just used Steam Achievement Manager. Okay, no. I mean, you can see, wait. This is the run that I was on. I guess I can show you this for like 10 seconds so you at least know that it actually like exists here. This was the run. As you can see, it's on the 4th rerun right there. It's actually, if I remember correctly, it's really bad right now because I lost some items. It doesn't look that bad, but it's much worse than it was. I was doing some loops in like 2 seconds here. But anyway, this is my rerun. Run. A rerun, run, a rerun, run. We're gonna do the daily today. As Kane, apparently, people tweeted me and they said today's daily is fun. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because it's the start of the day. I want to get back in my daily Isaac meditation. Looks like scores today. Whoa, Surix. 6th place with a 54,000 score. That's very good. With 54,000, she's the Cervix Daily Master. Okay, well, yesterday, 579th, 6.86%. That's fair. I missed the seam. Today, let's do better. So, this one is seamless, which is actually extremely nice because I do think, by and large, I tend to play better on the seamless dailies, or I tend to rank better on the seamless dailies. It's probably because I'm the highest skill Isaac player on planet Earth. So, it's a tough call, actually. So, the only way I can not come in first on a daily is when some cheesy stuff happens. Like, oh, it's supposed to go just to mom, but if you put your finger in the right spot and tickle until my face turns blue, then you get to go down to the, the womb. I ain't about that lifestyle. That's obviously me being a little bit facetious. If you got facetious on your NL bingo card, make sure to put an X there. But yeah, I mean, I lost some videos yesterday. It's frustrating. But life goes on, basically, It's nice to have, like, a job. Even when you lose a day or half a day of work, you're like, could be worse. Life goes on. I get to have a good excuse to play a little bit more Isaac today. And those episodes were junk anyway. They actually weren't. The rerun episode was, like, again, 90 minutes long, so that one hurts to lose. And then, I had like a random Eden run that was like 55 minutes long. That hurts to lose a little bit as well. Maybe I shouldn't have spent so much money, but I'm trying to get the blood bag because the speed upgrade pays dividends and extra HP don't hurt either, but we don't really want Ball of Tar. Blank card, on the other hand, I can't imagine ever finishing this run and being like, why did we take blank card? The only exception is if there's an amazing item like elsewhere. Close to the blood bank level here. An amazing item elsewhere, deeper in the reroll chain there, but blank card is great for winning and also great for getting better daily scores if you can get, the 2 of cards or anything of that sort. So we just want to get over 5 cents, although I'll admit it would be nice if we could also grab, the blood bag. Even the IV bag temporarily might be fine. We have 3 bombs. I have no idea where the secret room would be. I'm gonna guess it's probably here, but with 3 bombs, I'd rather look for the second secret room. Seems a little bit easier to swing. And we may want to go to the shop and buy a tarot card, but I guess we'll wait till the next floor just so we can guarantee ourselves the best chance to also get an arcade along with it. Again, like, without knowing what's in the shops, all shops are equal right now, so we might as well wait for the next one. It's just as likely to have, like, the Sun or the Joker or something like that as the one that we have on this floor. with the added incentive of actually being able to get a blood bank out of it as well. So, Good daily scores today. 54,000 is excellent. That's Surix's score. Top score is like 50 or 61,000, I should say. I don't think I've ever had a score in the 60s, so don't get your hopes up too much, but maybe today's the day. Probably not, but maybe today's the day. Grab this. And then, you know, this is actually something we probably shouldn't do because we're running out of time. But I'm going to do it nonetheless. I'm going to play this thing 2 more times. There is definitely a case to be made. Let's just go. We could go back for the shop here, but I think it's the right idea to get a move on. There's a case to be made that we should take Child's Heart. However, I'm hoping that we get something that actually... We should check it right away. I'm hoping that we get something that makes... Oh, blank card Yera, blank card Yera, blank card Blank Rune. So we're going to Yera, which gives us another blank rune. Then we get a Hagalaz and a Perthrow. And then we got 2 Yeras sitting on the ground. So blank card Yera is obviously amazing. What I was getting at is I hope we get Guppy's Tail so that we can open all these golden chests for free. I think it will probably pay dividends more than anything else right now. But anyway, this is a really, really, really good situation. Remember the sensible approach that you should take to a Yera rune with blank card. And that is, you should double stuff up like all in one room. We're unlikely to really want to use the Yera rune to double anything of value right now. Like on this floor, Perthrow is different because you use it on like a deal with the devil, but right now we have no real desire. I mean, if we could Perthrow that'd be nice, but we did lose our Perthrow rune. Because it was blank rune, okay? Just cut me some slack, self. But Yera we can afford to use pretty much as much for consumables as we would like, because, I mean, this actually already allows us to get unlimited bombs and keys, so you really should go hard on this one. Again, I'd assume that basically everybody is gonna probably get to the point where they're doing this on today's daily, and that's fine. Dude, look at that score tick up. This is incredible. Throw a bomb down. I mean, we have infinity, so not feeling too bad about that. Just get to 99 keys, and then you're good to go. I'll tell you what, place a bomb. Don't take too much time here, obviously, but place a bomb, because we want to see if we can get some money. They still might give us points. They do still give us points, so we should grab them. We can always create, you know, again, infinity more later, so this is definitely one of the highest scores I've ever had this early on in a run. Alright, so we'll never have to worry about any consumable except for money again. If we see money on the ground, we should just double it right away. Remember, we can't blow up a donation machine or anything like that. Well, first off, go to the shop, because if there's a battery charge in the shop, yeah, you just pop Yera, and now you have infinite consumables. So, now we have unlimited money as well. Double it once more. And I want to see what we get out of our cards here. It's a Joker card. I'm just going to use it basically because we can. And there's Guppy's Tail. We don't really want the Razor Blade. We obviously want to stick with Yera. But first, let's get to 99 cents. This is actually more dangerous than it looks right now. And the reason for that is very simple. It's going to be very tempting to take forever here. In fact, I think we should just go. But we need to take Yera with us. And it's because we have time. We have space, rather, is maybe a better way to put it. We have no worries about that being like the last shop that's good. Sure, I understand that it has a reroll machine in it, but we can't let ourselves get twisted up in there for too long, because it's going to take, you know, 100 million years for us to finish that. So I think we've got to make sure that we're still on pace for boss rush. Sure, being able to buy like unlimited items from the shop would probably do so. But better safe than sorry, I think. We will take Caffeine Pill. The Speed Pill should pay dividends. Health up is fine. We still don't want Razor Blade. Let's go. So being only like a minute behind schedule here is totally okay. We should peep this right off the bat and see what we get. I don't really want to Yera that. That seems like a bad Yera. Yeah, I don't really see this being anything but awesome right now. Again, we've almost reached the swag bonus cap for, like, everything. Is it worth a bomb to never have to spend a key on this floor? I mean, numerically, doubtlessly, yes. Let's stop taking so much damage, though. We could start doubling early, but I think I'd rather wait for a room that's, you know, it skips some of the doublings for me. This room is actually totally fine for doing that now. Not very proud of my performance there. We have to. And should. Guppy's head. Guppy's head. Abel. Useless. Fate's reward. Not as useless as Abel, but not very good. Now, what's the problem with this run? Again, I would never suggest that we're in a bad spot that would be intellectually dishonest. But what we are is physically underpowered. We're like a powerful sorcerer. But we lack the ability to succeed in, like, hand-to-hand combat right now. And in the end, that's what Isaac comes down to, you know, is having to kill some enemies. Sometimes those enemies can even be a little difficult. It's easy to forget, but I don't know. We'll see how things go here. I don't want to make a catastrophic mistake with my trinket. Like, I think we got a great trinket, but we do also have 99 keys and the ability to get unlimited keys in the future. But I also don't think we really need to get a charge, like the charged penny or whatever it's called. Oh, good. Black bean. Oh, we also... Yeah, never mind. We have golden keys already. Touched on that. We didn't go to the secret rooms last floor either, did we? Gonna be taking pills just basically because we can. But yeah, I'm hoping, and maybe this is a situation in which we should have taken the Joker card. Or we should have mined our shop to try to get to Deep Pockets or Starter Deck. Because I'd like to hold a Joker card with blank card and a Yera rune with blank cards. So beggars in this case can be choosers. Where are you? We sort of have unlimited resources, so we should go back and double. Even though it's going to make us a little bit behind schedule, you know, it's... I think we're swinging for the fences on this run. I really think we have a chance to be, you know, in that upper echelon. Basically, I don't want to be negative to you, but if you didn't take blank card in that first item room, if you had a little bit of a brain fart or you undervalue that item for whatever reason, you're going to cost yourself big time, and that sucks. But it's also the way the cookie crumbles on dailies, you know? I played really well, I thought, on yesterday's daily, and I ranked pretty badly because of the fact that I missed a seam. So one little, you know, flap of a butterfly's wings can have catastrophic impacts on these dailies here. Gotta buy. Mom's bottle of pills. It's a full health pill. It's nice to know it exists at least, but... I mean, again, with blank card Yera, we could double everything in there. Every consumable, at least, but... none of them can really be held, so we don't really care. And, again, I'm leaving the penny on the ground because... I do have a good reason. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get hit here. I'm leaving the penny on the ground because we have unlimited pennies inside of us right now. That's a weird way to explain that, but... you get what I mean? Like, we have no shortage of pennies. We can create infinity pennies. What we can't create is more time, though. So speed is of the essence right now. You know, Gavin Rossdale of Bush did say speed kills, if you know what I mean. But in this case, maybe it should be more about pace. But we can't call the song Pace Kills because we'll get sued to Christ by the salsa company. So I understand the Rossdale conundrum. That was bad damage. Binky is fine. Thank you for the tears up. We'll take both of these. Contract from Below is actually pretty good on dailies. Mom's Knife is wonderful. Okay, so all of our damage-related concerns are now gone. and this is not meant to be too much of an exaggeration, we should never get hit again, though, by anything that isn't us going into curse rooms, for example. And we do want to go into curse rooms because we got the Guppy Dream. Even if we do have Mom's Knife, the Guppy Dream's worth pursuing, in my opinion, at least. What should we double? Probably Spirit Hearts right away. Seems like the sensible call. But in a way, we've almost like... we priced ourselves out of doubling because we don't need to do it anymore. But I mean, we should maybe open the golden chest. I kind of wish I could fly around them, but those contain trinkets. It's not bad to mill for trinkets. See, that was... I tried to outthink Gertie. That's your principal mistake right there. Take this. We don't need to double that. World card. World card. Tales of daring, do good vision. World card. Woohoo. Gas, I must find you. In the Isaac, let me bind you. Please give me unlimited HP, Dagas. Woohoo. Man, what's our luck stat is a 1. I'm not complaining. I'm just observing. Feels like we're not really getting that much in the way of consumable drops. At the same time, we can create unlimited consumable drops through the power of, you know, our unlimited resources, but yeah, that was probably the worst conceived dodge in Isaac history. Very lucky to have not been penalized for it. Okay, let's go peep this. Ooh, that's the good gravy. Okay, so unfortunately, we can't, like, Yera the gift, but we can Yera lucky pennies to get, like, an extremely good luck stat. And also money, so... how much luck do we want? I mean, how much you got, basically. I'm gonna buy that 15-cent item, obviously. I actually just... I don't know if I can handle it here. This is silly. The range ups are largely irrelevant. I want to avoid crossing the level of absurdity, right? Like, we also still have to get out of this floor. I want to keep that in mind. I don't care about doubling the lucky penny. Sure, we could get more than 31 luck. You're not wrong. 31 luck, for all intents and purposes, is infinite, though. And we gotta go. Like, actually, if we want to make boss rush, we have to go. I'm gonna take solace in the fact that on that floor, we got 31 luck upgrades. That seems like pretty good value. And then I'm gonna move along here, because we are about a minute and a half behind schedule. It didn't go to the curse room on that floor, and I will carry that regret to my dying day. But should have Yera'd this, because they're free to open, right? Like, the other one's got to have the Hierophant as well. Yeah, we should always Yera, like, golden chests if they show up. We've already gotten 2 of the worst golden chest items, so it's unlikely that they're not gonna be sweet as heck. Well, one thing's for sure, on the lamb floor, I'd be expecting to get some items with 32 luck. I don't really want this. But I'll tell you what. Now that's the good stuff right there. Right there. Tears down. Fairly irrelevant. Pretty fly's good. And keep moving. Again. Shop's good. Item room. Already done. Progress. Progress is the big deal here. Just crack on these while we can. The luck ups are probably not necessarily worth it right now. In fact, the money is not worth it either. Keep in mind, we have as many points as I often have after I beat boss rush, if the boss rush is particularly heinous. So, I am 0% sweating our points right now. What I might be sweating a little bit is our ability to make it the boss rush. And if we have all the tools of the trade, but we don't make it the boss rush, then to some extent, this is all for naught. But we're gonna make it. Considering we're roughly on pace, we should be fine. Okay, that was actually like a good option here. I'm gonna take King Bean Conception as well, but yeah, experimental treatment worked out for us. I went big on the deal with the devil, and that's because a single spirit heart is infinite spirit hearts for us. We can't create the first one out of thin air, but if we ever see one, you know, we're set. Nah, it's not worth it. I mean, it is, but we can't justify it. The damage is unnecessary. And that could be extremely relevant right now. Like, these are not even worth picking up. From a point standpoint. From a consumable standpoint, we're already at 99 bombs, so it's also irrelevant. Hierophant? Hangman? That's the other thing. A Hierophant card just gives us everything we need as well. We're actually... I shouldn't have been as anxious as I was. We're way ahead of schedule. Much more than it might originally seem. I thought maybe this was going to ask me to reroll my whole run. I think we got a great case to not do that. And that's going to be our Yera repository, I think, right there, because we need the spirit hearts. Purity's pretty good. I might have been ignoring secret rooms, by the way, which is a pretty bad play in our present situation. There's really no reason to do that. Although we were... I felt pressed for time. Whether or not we were is debatable, but I felt pressed for time for a while, so... It's not like it was done maliciously. No, we should continue to move on. But just make sure you go back for the spirit hearts, however many there are. Hopefully the shop is in this direction as well, though I'm somewhat skeptical. Rarely, I think, are secret rooms the difference between a great rank and a bad rank, so... I just hope this isn't one of those dailies where, you know, the way that you get an extra 5,000 points is you just stand and double the same room forever, and then you recognize that you get, like, still 1 point more from every penny than you lose in the time it takes to pick it up. So it becomes just kind of like needlessly mash the spacebar over and over, pick up a battery, let the pennies absorb themselves onto you. You get the idea. If it's like that, it's like that, okay? I think we've already benefited a lot from this item. The combination, I should say, but... We're taking these because we're honestly bereft of time to come back. Keep in mind we do want to do boss rush as well. Keep in mind that after doing boss rush, we want to do hush. And we will do hush, because I can't imagine us being slowed down too much here. This has to be the right way. It's not that it must be the right way. It's that if it isn't the right way, we're in a tough spot. So, last two things here. Second secret room. Shouldn't hold us back too much. And then secondly, if I can get a better deal with the devil chance here, I would like to. And we'll take bomb bag. I will take a health up. It's not going to be useful right now, but we're getting the negative anyway. If I can get a red heart, then we can trade it away to our deal. If it's Krampus, it's Krampus. That's not that bad. We'll take Headless Baby. I think it's irrelevant. Wait, we got the Polaroid instead of the negative, so we're lucky we were able to get rid of that. We'll take that. Okay. So, very important boss rush. Two things. Double any consumable that you see that you can pick up, because it's better to start the doubling early. Yes, even that bomb, I think. Again, and the other thing was going to be don't get hit. Because the thing is, like, what I was just saying is, it's possible picking up a bomb only gives us 3 points right now. But if it only takes us half of a point of time to get it, then that seems extraordinarily worth it, right? And also, we're doubling all consumables, so if there's ever anything here that I'm missing, like maybe there's a spirit heart on the ground, that could be valuable. Although I would hazard to guess it's unlikely to make an enormous difference right now. Oh, there's our Spirit Heart. I picked up a bomb. And then to dodge one of the bombs, I stupidly walked on creep. Or just got hit by the enemy. Not too shrewd on my part. This is fine. A little crowded, but completely fine. Just watch out for beam-based enemies like that. I have no disrespect for your service, but I'm a Twitch streamer. Get me out of here! I'm a Twitch streamer. Okay, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? I'll wait. How long are you gonna make me wait, though? I keep getting confused. And again, I take responsibility for this, but we can't fly. It feels like we should be able to fly. Just because we're so powerful in like every other area of the game. Also, boss rush becoming a little complicated here. Just a lot of stuff on the screen. I think I walked on creep there. Is there an enemy under the soil? Oh, it's war. I can't be sure that we're actually gaining points out of our incredibly strange gambit. But dude, if you could just make that happen for me on a regular basis, I'm in. So now I think I'm going to stop doubling, and it's really just because I'm worried about crashing the game. Thank you for breaking all the TNT. Oh, okay, we get Maggie's bow. I think we do not care about Maggie's bow, so we're just going to Maggie's go. Like, that was still like another 50-something points there. It is worth it to pick up the bombs, at least when they're extremely close together like this. Man, not the way I want to live my life, though. Okay, let's get out of here. No tinted rocks. Going down to the next floor. Have taken some damage, but I really am like 4K above where I normally am at this point. If you want to rank well on a daily, beat your average score by 4K. Watch me unravel, take 10 damage on Satan. We actually should not take any damage on Satan here, because if we fight Satan, something's gone terribly wrong. Also, lying on the floor, I come undone. Don't want to double that. Blank Cardiera is still the bee's knees. Because once we get down to the chest, I'm assuming we're getting 2 chests per room thanks to 32 luck and contract from below. And then on top of that, we're going to throw in like the added ability to Yera that. Not saying we're getting 4 chests per room. I'm just saying maybe we're going to get 4 chests per room. Oh, you got to take Spider Bite. If there's anything we need on this run, of course, like, even with Mom's Knife, I still am chasing that Guppy Dream. Sad bombs. We got 99 bombs, so... And we've probably got 999 bombs at this point, but... Should really just get the ability to fly, if possible. So I think we should use this, go in, what do we get? 2 Spirit Hearts, okay, and not a Telepills. I'm excited is okay. Friends to the end is okay. We're gonna leave. Grab this, use it. Grab this. Well played. Need to make it to the Hush fight. We could also, and, you know, I'm not complaining. He says before complaining every time. But I'm not complaining We could use a little bit more damage, though, right? Like, 7 damage, Mom's Knife. It's killing things quickly. You don't need a whole lot of damage to succeed with Mom's Knife, but there's room to improve. The astute amongst you may have just recognized that that's a visual tell that indicates I got a Skype message. It's a very nice one. It's from Bear Taffy. It says, "I'm glad you're not dead." Just about the nicest thing anyone's ever said. It's not to me. It's to Austin, who has gotten over his bout of dysentery or whatever. For those of you keeping score, Bear Taffy also says, "I got the true ending in Hollow Knight," and then he gave it 2 okay signs. Like, that's good. And then he says the White Palace, though, and he gave that a thumbs down. So this is what everyone's like, you gotta do the true ending in Hollow Knight. It's so wonderful. And I've started making progress in that direction. Then they go, yeah, but like, the White Palace does suck. But I guess, you know, it's a rite of passage, you know? It's like everyone's like, you know, college is great. Exams suck, though. Yeah, you gotta go through the exams to get the degree. The juice is worth the squeeze. So we're almost guppy. We got a 72% chance of a deal with the devil that could take us to the next level here as well. And we should make the Hush fight. I'm just trying to look at, like, our score right now. I do think, I don't want Curse of the Tower, obviously, but I do think there's a chance we could hit 50-something thousand, whatever Surix was at, 54,000. Not to, like, just be competitive. I mean, of course, there's a little bit of competitive spirit in me as well. Surix is a very good daily player. Very good player in general. So that's Bookworm. It would be nice to have a score that's competitive with her for certain. However, it's also just a good kind of barometer for how we're doing on this run. I think we will, unfortunately, be dealing with a damage penalty that's a little higher than we'd expect the average to be near the top of the leaderboards here, so that might preclude us from really reaching for the sky, but we'll try nonetheless. Who knows, maybe we even got a leg up on the competition somewhere that I'm unaware of. We haven't taken any damage down here either, so... Well, that's not true, but we haven't taken any unproductive damage down here. We got hit on the curse room, but of course. Okay, slightly nerve-wracking that we have found ourselves at a dead end, but not too worrisome. Again, it's... As long as you're using your time productively, it's optimal to get into the time-gated rooms like the second before they expire. It means you got to do more on the floor previous. You know, you maximize your point totals there. However, it is unfortunate that the optimal outcome is right next to the most suboptimal outcome, which is not making it, like, at all. So, like, again, this is a good idea, but an idea that sort of annoys me, but just don't get trapped on this room. Look at the points, though. Look at the points very, very slowly increase. So we got a few extra 100 points out of that, at the cost of some very, very important time. Would I do it again? Yes. I really think wherever we can find the opportunity to slightly... You know what? We actually have to go. Increase our chances, the better. I was gonna say, if this isn't the boss fight, we're in hell, dude. That was actually a horrible showing on my part, but that's okay. Just beat Mom's heart. Make it to the Hush fight, don't die. We actually lost like 600 points by having to go faster. That's okay. So Void is theoretically worth it, but I don't think it is in this case. The cost of the extra 3 Spirit Hearts might not be worth the additional value that we receive here. Could be wrong. So, I mean, obviously, you have to take the tarot cloth. What's the card? Death. The tarot cloth is just incredible for us. You definitely want homing knives. Our rate of fire is largely irrelevant. Zodiac's okay, but I think you want Halo of Flies. Maybe we should actually double the chests, because it's not gonna double them, it's gonna multiply them by like 100,000. We have tarot cloth. Oh, it doesn't work with blank card? Okay, well, noted. Disappointing, but noted. Kind of hoping for some spirit hearts. We should be fine either way. Goathead, actually, there's no reason to take. Steven, there is. We want the damage permanently. And Pandora's box does nothing for us here, so let's move along. This is another important fight because I wouldn't say I botched it too much at the end of the last floor, but I took damage that was unnecessary to take by pretty much any, you know, conventional human measurements. So to make up for it by not getting hit or not taking unnecessary damage on the Hush fight would be a start. But things are going to start to move real fast after this. We've done everything we need to do. We've checked the boxes. I think I tend to play faster than average, which actually leads to me having usually a pretty big advantage on dailies. Because it's normally not too much of a problem to make these time-gated rooms. And this is no exception, but I'm assuming that probably, you know, everybody on planet Earth was able to do that today. Oh, I got freaked out. I was standing in what I thought was a good location, and then I got freaked out, dude. We didn't get hit, though, so nothing to worry about yet. Might not be safe, but Halo of Flies is doing a bang-up job. What's coming next? Beams of light? No, not beams of light. Alright, so we're definitely not going... Oh, this sucks. Yeah, did that to myself, 100%. Doubled back. You never double back on that attack. That was kind of a he's done it style moment there, dude. That dodge was excellent. Okay, so we're going to the cathedral now. I got another cathedral to make. That doesn't even really make any sense at all. We're still waiting on the Guppy Dream. And I'm hoping this is our moment, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not our moment. But there is a Spirit Heart. So you know what? This becomes Yera 101 right here. I think it's a little too early to estimate my score, but I wouldn't be surprised to see myself in the 50,000s. If we're in the 50,000s, I wouldn't be surprised to see ourselves in the top 100, which is as good as I can ever ask for. Not as good as I can ever get, but as good as I can ever ask for, because there's a lot of, you know, variance and unknown stuff that goes into those mercurial high scores. And that sounds like I'm suggesting cheating, but I'm not. But, you know, I know some advanced level techniques. There are some, like, you know, theoretical physicist level techniques that I'm unfamiliar with. So, what should we do on this floor? Keep doubling those Spirit Hearts just in case. And also because they give you one of the few ways to actually get points, but for consumables. But also, we should be looking for secret rooms, and we should explore absolutely everything. I have to exercise my constitutional right to vote a little later, but we can, you know, politics can wait. Plus, it's early voting. How Canadian can you be? Oh, I might be late for early voting. I'm not going to be late. It runs for, like, you know, 10 hours or something. Wait, we have a charge. Why not open every golden chest in existence after willing them into existence as follows here? Well, there is one reason. Again, could crash the game. Could accidentally lose the Yera rune. There is a little risk. Not much, but a little risk built in. Eventually, I think you stop getting any points for swag. So we gotta be coming close to that. I think of all the consumables, we picked up the least money. Self-sacrifice room doesn't give us what we need on this run. It just lowers our point total. And of course, it does take us some time to go back here and double every single time. Is this our moment? Sure. Well, you know what? Why not, dude? Okay, so for those of you following Northernlion's Skype corner, good friend Robert, aka Alpaca Patrol, has just linked a picture of a birthday cake with a very poorly drawn Bart Simpson on it, and the text on it says, "Eat pants." This is, you know, play on his very popular catchphrase, "Eat my shorts." Well, we've gained a few points. I was gonna say a few hundred, but I don't know if I believe that. We've gained something from coming into that room. Because we were not at 41,000, and we're still not, but we're a little closer. It seemed like we hit diminishing returns there after a point, I think it's fair to say. Get out of here with your eat pant bullshit, Robert. I don't care about eat pant, okay? Infamy. Yeah, that's not bad. By opening that chest, we lost like 30 points. How does this, such a thing even happen here? I don't understand. Like, it seems like it's actually starting to be good not to open chests. Like they're actually not paying dividends anymore. We're gonna enter into a weird situation pretty soon, by the way. Like, first off, we definitely do not want that. And RIP anybody who accidentally picks that up right now. Sure. Sure. No. No. You are a moron, man. No secret room? Where could it be? Where could it be now? Like, all of our extra progress was destroyed by walking into that blue fire. That really chaps my lips. Oh, dude. This does not, though. I've been asking for this for 100 years. Thank you so much. Okay. So we're basically done with this run right now. Except, on the next floor, we have to make a decision. Are we gonna... Oh, that was close. Are we gonna grind out points? Or are we gonna be a zany boy? And are we gonna double every single item that we come across? And pick them all up, regardless of whether or not they're transformative. Because it will cost us points, but it will be more fun, assuming the synergies actually make sense. So, sure, we could have gotten more items by leaving this, but I'm not gonna D4. That's madness. I can't believe we didn't get the Beelzebub transformation either, but I'm thinking we're not even going to be in the 50,000s on this one, but it's close. I think we'll probably be in the extremely high 40s. So I don't know. Top 100 might be a little bit of a stretch, sadly. Dude, by the way, I have 33 luck. Where's all my chests? Have I, like, created an overflow error or something? There they are. Well, if we're not going to get chests every room, it was already mathematically smarter to just double one room instead of doubling multiple rooms, but still. Pretty Fly is alright, or Distant Admiration. We got the Beelzebub transformation. Bomber Boy is terrible. Let's go. Also, Seraphim. We're losing like 50 points per item. These enemies are very rare. Had no idea the secret room is here. 50 points per item is no joke. I think we should really only take stuff that's actually dynamite then. No. Oh god, I'm trapped in the pit of breakfast. Escape, escape. I mean, the cancer item is probably pretty good for us as well. Yeah, that's too much. Stop talking about eat pan. I don't care. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? I go on to. This might have cost us like 1,000 points total, but you know what? That's okay. Look at our... Fate's Reward has never been so happy. Are you seeing the wonderful Fate's Reward action that he's got going on here? Why did I use Yara, by the way? I had to rid myself of the monkey's paw. Yeah, we can take that. That's not Guppy. That also ain't Falco. I think we need to get ourselves out of this floor as quickly as possible. Or I can't resist taking items. It's my kryptonite, dude. It always makes Isaac more fun when you take items. Easy plays. We're done. I'd say top 150. We're 47th. That's pretty good. I can live with that. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.